Okay, so let's look more closely at the Coconino itself. This is a USGS groundwater map. The light blues show good potable water. The darker colours towards red are more saline. Now some people have asked why I'm doing this. Well, let me tell you, this star here is where I live, over some of the most pristine water in the States. I have a well on my house into the Coconino, and therefore I have a distinct interest in whether or not this water is going to be polluted. Basically, it charges up the White Mountain from the rainfall, or if we have some rainfall, and then down the Little Coconino, and then, as you've probably all seen on the previous video, down to Lake Mead. So, what is the state of play at the moment? The whole kind of push against allowing well stimulation, fracking by any other name, was started when the BLM released some leases near Woodruff for fracking. There was no impact studied on this. They didn't consider what species would be in danger. And one of the early companies to take up the lease options was Desert Mountain, who took a lease by Woodruff and have also been looking for helium up near Red Gap Ranch, which is the backup water supply for Flagstaff City. There are several companies which are involved, as well as Desert Mountain Energy. For instance, Pollard are operating just to the northeast of Holbrook. Now they say they're going to take helium by conventional drilling only, and are drilling to approximately 1,200 feet. However, close to them, just to the northwest slightly, Cobalt have permits to drill to 4,000 feet, deeper than the helium. My suspicion is that this company is probably wildcatting to see if there's any oil and gas down there. The same is true of rare earth, which are near Coconino, where there has in the past been hydrocarbon blowout, i.e. oil and gas. Ranger are already using well stimulation. They have 80 wells where they may use a campaign of acid stimulation to extract helium. Okay, where is the helium? Well, what we know from when they were looking for potash in the area is these exploration wells reported helium in the amounts which you see as in 0.3%, in the northeast up 4.1%. Viable helium in today's market is anything higher than 0.3%. So mainly the helium is throughout the basin, predominantly in higher concentrations in the northeast. Down here near Concho was where they had the hydrocarbon blowout. Nobody has found viable oil and gas yet, but they are well catting at the depths of 4,000 where we have shale. We may end up being double fracked, with hydraulic fracturing for the oil and acid stimulation in the sandstones by the aquifer.